Mech Warrior, Lieutenant Foster is picking up some strange readings. Go investigate.
Yeah, so this is the same boss
I've
fight
seen
again.
these kinds of readings before, while I was scanning the data cores.
This is what happens if you restart this chapter. This is what the game thought we fought that spider in.
Heads up, Hotshot. Big time energy readings moving on your location.
Donk, 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 donk.
We're entering
I will
the big
never
time.
get sad about the noises the mech makes when it stomps around. The best stompiness.
Whatever it is, take
This is
it
a
down,
chance to
Mech
listen to
Warrior.
some more licensed music.
We're gonna get to listen to the whole song this time. I figured, you know, we might as well. This is rough in a battle mech. We're not... There's enough health that you're never in any real danger, but the Mad Dog is slow.
Good lord.
He needs help. I'm going out in the VTOL. Mech Warrior, look for salvage drops. I'm on my way.
We were lucky to not lose half our health there.
Yeah,
for a charge like that, the frickin' spider is notably nippy.
Yeah.
And it jumps around, and I'm pretty sure the battle armor breaks its AI, so it just tries to laser you constantly, because this is what it does when you're in the mech. It constantly charges you. Now, you can evade it just by backing up, but you have to wait for it to actually begin the animation for its ground slam. If you don't, it's going to hit you.
Sir, keep
Yikes.
moving. Stay away from its mouth.
And it will just keep doing that. And it's got missiles, which it never used on the battle armor that I can remember. And
honestly, the fact that it uses that ultra beam is its only saving grace.
it's the only way the Mad Dog can actually get at its back legs to do damage to it. I'm just hunting for power-ups here, because we're gonna need them. Because even
I love the
Major
Major.
is still a bar of health.
I love the Major. There's this absolutely massive Decepticon out there. Can we actually kill this thing? And she's like, don't worry about it. It's fine.
And there goes half our health again.
Yeah, no joke.
That's alright, she's sick, landing in a helicopter, just dropping us power-ups, it's fine. It's fine, no one panic, no one fucking panic!
Of course
It's charging!
Oh god! It's Macross time!
I would never not panic in this situation. I would be in Panic City, population like brown pants.
Population crap.
You remember how long it took to take a leg down last time?
Oh yeah, it was
we had that
nothing.
like 10 seconds in. It took longer to actually take out the first leg than it did defeat the boss in the battle armor.
Got a bit more upgrades under your belt, you're getting a bit more good on it this time.
Yeah, there's only one left and it's a middle leg, so that should be doable. But the other trick is, I didn't realize you have to actually attack the body. You have to actually attack the body.
Really?
The splash damage on the battle armor takes it out instantly.
Oh, that's an interesting thought.
And I was like, oh wait, my reticle's turning red. That's, I was just expecting it to die after animating. But
Yeah, me too. Like this is one of the more bizarre things.
Here you go, Hotshot. Did someone order salvage? You did.
She just can't
Good
help
job,
herself.
Mech Warrior. Foster, get out and inspect the wreckage.
Sirs, that thing held a data core.
So we got
I
the
can't believe
MacGuffin
how much
again.
secret technology these things can unlock.
Great.
Strange, this one seems to be... Hold on. Yeah, it seems to be focused
which
on
way
the
it's held up.
manipulation of plasma. I wonder what that
Horns
means.
down or
Let's
horns
get
up?
that core on board the Icarus and see what
that
it can
line.
tell us about the other ones. I suddenly have a really bad feeling about our detour here on Thestria.
Really bad feeling about it.
I wonder what plasma is. So this is where we get introduced both to who we're fighting and who the bad guy is. I'm not going to say anything, except that these the mechs in this little cutscene segment are actually not pre-programmed. They will fight and just do whatever. So this is not scripted. This is AI versus AI.
Man, I would have told you it was one hell of a script watching that one lighter mech trying to DFA that Atlas.
Those are Nova Cats. This is an
Nova
Atlas.
Cats, whatever. There's the Atlas. I knew there had to be one around.
There's no symbols on it, but we suddenly know we're fighting the Word of Blake.
The hostiles are the word of Blake.
And just very slowly goes to black. Classy.
When will you learn? Suffer.
My god, it's a space vampire!
Suffer like G did.
We should have been there. This didn't have to happen.
Voice acting!
They were dragoons, Alira. And that's something I don't expect a pirate to understand.
Word of Blake? Those
Wolf
guys don't know when to
Neck Warrior
quit.
doesn't give a shit.
Foster, zealots don't quit. They just come back twice as mean and 4 times as crazy. Get ready for some payback, Mech Warrior. We have our target. Time to execute.
Nod.exe activated.
Yes, exactly.
Don't screw it up.
Oh,
this
he has a fist in the hand as well. You know, that's the most emoting he's done like all game so far.
Since
Preparing
the
to jump.
first,
5,
Fist in the hand
4,
is worth 2 in the
3.
butt.
and I left this loading screen in. 5, 4, 3, loading screen.
Gonna stealth loaded that guys. That scene queued it up.
Planet Northwind.
We're not going to Outreach, home of the Dragoons. No,
Okay,
no, we're
Foster.
going to the home of
No
the
one else
Northwind
but the Word of
Highlanders.
Blake
The
has
Dragoons
found
all
the data.
died during
We
that
now have
cutscene.
3,
There are
all
no
of
more
them taken by
Dragoons.
force from the Word of Blake.
Well, at least that's something we
Following
can
some kind of map right to
be
these
sure of.
I will
agree,
say,
Major.
I like
All I
this
can tell
scene.
you is that they're definitely connected.
I'm gonna shut up
That
and
giant
let you
spider
enjoy
wasn't
it.
something new.
All right, then.
Something very
You guys can
old,
talk.
And it was built specifically to keep that data core out of anybody's hands.
Watch yourself down there, Mech Warrior. There's no telling what they'll throw at you next.
A rock.
Foster, are we in the pipe?
Major, the Mech Warrior found something.
Come on! How do you not reply 5x5 to that?
We checked the jump logs on the Jezebel. Get this. Alara's
Buster
misjump
lives to let people
Thestria
down.
wasn't an accident at all. She took us there on purpose.
Why would she?
Ground batteries have us dead to rights.
Foster, can't you shake them?
Major, this is a dropship. It doesn't shake, it drops.
You better find yourself something with jump jets, Mech Warrior. We're going in
I like
hot.
that line. Foster has a point.
Yeah, and there's also the fact that they're ground batteries.
So,
How exactly do you shake ground batteries? You get out of their range.
you remember that cutscene where they just dumped the battle armor out of a landing strut?
Sure.
We
Just do that again. Donk!
You can animate until it hits the ground.
It works, it works.
So this is the actual Uziel, and I hate this thing so much. We're gonna be in this for half the planet. It's
the
why
hell?
this is the worst planet in the game. So it has PPCs. PPCs have to charge up, and if you undercharge them or don't charge them enough, they just don't fire. And if you're charging them and you walk over a power-up, you will switch to a different weapon and start firing that, ruining your charge. We also have to fight catapults, which
Hello! The rarely seen flying catapult, no less.
Oh, they will ruin our shit.
Yeah, look at those.
Oh, bloody!
There is not a catapult in this mission that doesn't take off half my health. It's a heavy, and it's got the anti-PPC armor.
Of course, because fuck you.
Because everything in this mission has the anti-energy weapon armor. So that's half our health gone.
Yikes! Come on. How many times do you have
Now,
to
it
tag?
did
Okay,
kill
there he
itself
goes.
by dropping out of the sky.
Saved you the glory, trouble. Column A, column B.
Pretty much all of the catapults in this game are programmed to try to death from above you constantly, and their lasers hurt. Their missiles not so much, but their lasers are good.
That sounds amazing. It's like, so what do we have this guy's cycle do? Oh, just have jump up and down on the player's head, shooting them repeatedly.
The catapult is the slowest mech in the game. I mean, it's tied with the Atlas for how slow it is.
Right. It's it's called a catapult for a reason. It's a long-range engagement mech.
But they've also either got the best jump jets in the game, or their jump jet values are bugged because they can get way higher than we can.
Right on top of you.
Ay, Dios mío.
So PPCs are also lock-on homing weapons. That was a Gauss rifle. That was off one of those tanks I was talking about, the ones that rarely miss. And this tank is something, because this tank is actually battle mech quality, because it's the same one that we had to use. So it is actually as tough as most mechs, and we have to fight it alongside a catapult.
Which is already using its shield.
Yeah, which is already using its shield.
Wonderful.
Now, the one saving grace here is that we also have the laser reflective armor, so if I was thinking I would pop that and have the damage of that Gauss rifle, but we're already at half health.
Not just that, you know, I mean, he kind of knocked you over from the back before you even saw the guy. Like, that was the thing that really got me. I didn't even see that you got hit. I just saw that you turned around and you were like, oops!
Yeah,
like,
I thought it was like a
apparently
scripted
the mech
sequence
warrior
where you got like
drinking.
blasted onto like by an explosion or something.
So we're down to 2 blobs of health.
Oh, you limping. You're limping.
Fortunately not yet, but pretty close. Now we're...
Thought you were.
See, when you take a ton of damage, you start to glow because your engine's about to blow up. And we did not get much health from that health pickup.
No, that was really
No, you did not.
stingy. You got stinged.
I honestly am a little bit impressed with the game because from the first planet or two, I didn't really think that you were ever going to be in any serious danger. But you know, definitely had that beaten out of me in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, this is the planet that will kick your ass, like, consistently.
Ay, Dios mío.
They have a weird sense of like consistency for difficulty, considering like you know you shot on what 2 atlases.
Yeah.
And now you're just getting trash bagged by pogo sticks with missile racks.
Now
Pretty
reading
much.
a small number of Word of Blake units in what looks like a small camp.
What looks like a small
Sweep and
camp.
clear,
Okay,
McNair.
Holmes.
Fucking busted.
So the Uziel is basically every mech. The mechs scale up in this game sort of weirdly. So the light mechs are half a heavy. They basically have half the armament of a heavy mech that would have the same armament. The medium mechs do the same thing for their 2 non-primary weapons, but then they have the same armament as a heavy for their primary. So we have 2 PPCs like the Timberwolf does. We just have half the Timberwolf's other armament.
Oh, I think I get you. Okay.
Yep. And then heavies basically have a full armament, and then assaults is anyone's game. They might just be heavy level armament. Sometimes they have more. It depends. The Atlas always gets the best of that bargain.
Sometimes somebody was really drunk and just gave them a whole bunch of flamers, and then who knows anymore.
Yeah, one of the assault mechs does have the flamer. We'll be forced
Is that
to
the
use that
only
later
thing
this
they
time.
have?
No, thank God. But that is one of the mechs we'll be forced to use at the end of the
More word
chapter.
forces inbound.
I will say that I can never look at a mech with a PPC without grinning anymore. Just because of the very brief time I played Mech Warrior Online, there was this one the funniest dude I ever met was this one guy who kept who I ended up dropping into a lance with like 8 or 9 times in a row. His name was ERPPC. His mech was nothing but ERPPCs, and he started and ended each game by simply saying ERPPC. Everything about that guy was great.
He knew what he liked, and he wanted everyone to know
He knew what he liked, and he was damn good with them too. You know, I mean, like he was no slouch with the.
Stay together. Stay together. See, light mechs will actually kill each other with their death explosions. So if you can get them to bunch up like that and actually kill one, they will all die. They spread out.
Swatted him out of the air like a fly, though. No cascade, but that was still great looking.
So there was a reason why I kicked all those trees down too. Every single one of those trees will block a PPC, and there's a
I
ton
did notice
of,
that earlier.
Yeah. That was one of the things that threw me off the first time I ran this mission. Spoilers, this is a rerun.
Oh, come on! Oh, I thought he was toast.
That's better.
He's still up.
He's still not out!
Now he's
okay,
down.
there you go.
But he was dramatically glowing, so it was only a matter of time.
Oh, come on. He's trying to DFA you.
He's trying.
See, that's the sort of tactic I would expect from the lights in this game, because goodness knows they're not going to be able to stand up to the player in a straight fight.
I can't get it. Oh, he's trying again.
He's trying again. You know, it amazes me. I thought you were putting us on when you said that the AI in this game was reasonably sophisticated a couple of episodes ago, but dang, this is incredibly entertaining to watch.
They know when you're at low health. They know when they're at low health. They will do anything they can to try to kill you when you're at low health. So,
yeah, they basically just like amp up their aggressiveness if they see you hurting.
Pretty much, yeah. If they think
That's
they can
great.
kill you by jumping on you, they're gonna jump on you.
Good job, Mech Warrior.
Frickin' brilliant.
Get ready for a bit of a city fight.
Dude, I love
Sir,
cities.
in order to take the word by surprise, you need to take out that comm tower without being seen. Normally, I'd recommend
So
a null
this is
signal,
our
but we
second
have to work with what
stealth
we've
section.
Dragoons improvise. You know that, Foster.
got. Right. Go in on foot.
But the game
and
was
look for a munitions
was
depot.
nice enough
You should be able
to
snag
just
a
kind of
supply
put
demo
us there.
charges. Once you have them, make your way to the comm dish.
We still have to hack this thing to get the actual bombs, because we're gonna need those later. And we still have to plant the actual
Good work,
bomb.
sir. Set the charges at the tower and make your way back to your
But we
mech.
don't have to use it.
detonate
There's a
the charge
patrolling
until you are
mech,
free
and if you just
clear of
run,
those
it
guards.
will never notice
Remember,
you.
the demo charges will auto-detonate after 5 seconds if an enemy wanders too close.
Like, you can wait for it to be somewhere on its cycle, but yeah, it really doesn't matter. I thought it noticed me there, but it did not.
It's a mech. It is above the small concerns of little dudes running around.
This one will spot you if you're in a, I think, 180-degree arc in front of it. If you are anywhere in that arc, it will spot you and just murder you.
Okay.
It's pretty good at spotting you, but
So then
it's right
that
trigger
other
to blow up our bombs, but we can just shoot the comm tower from here, from where we parked our mech.
Now the city's
We
cut
could have
off,
just
and
done
reinforcements
that.
should be slow to arrive.
wow.
Sirs, it seems the
Gotta be
population
stealthy.
has been rounded up and placed in work camps.
Not for long, Foster. Mech Warrior, free those people.
So yeah, the
This
word
is
of
not
Blake
how
has
you're
gone
supposed to
Nazi
fight a
Germany and put all of its all of the people in
guard
Northwind
towers
into
to free the
camps.
civilians, sir.
Sure, why not? We have to check off all of the things that basically tell me how can I be more evil today.
So
I've got a
a word of
checklist,
Blake,
And then we
damn
get
it.
to trump them.
oh god. So as someone who is a complete flip with the stuff, how bad are Word of Blake in general?
Their Nazi Germany level's bad. They basically show up and start nuking everyone and murdering everyone. And they basically their own mech warriors are these incredibly dangerous, feel no pain combat cyborgs who cut their own life expectancy to like 10 years. Not by 10 years, to 10 years after they first get their implants, just to help kill you better.
Wow.
So this is also the first bit where heat matters too, because I overheated.
I did notice that. Robogun, I'm gonna put this in words that'll be easy for you to understand. Word of Blake is Cobra.
Okay.
Yeah, basically.
It's basically Cobra.
All right.
They're
Only-
I did know. I
run
did
by,
notice they were led by a guy who was like, evil beard and completely pale skin. So it was like, yep, I understand.
Yeah, that's Destro.
Yeah, basically Destro. I will
Amish
say though,
Destro.
I'm pretty sure that Cobra that Word of Blake has never had a situation where they politically outmaneuver whoever they're fighting, and then force them to retreat with their tail between their legs under the threat of a very stern talking to, which is something that Cobra has done to the Joes at one point.
No, instead, the Word of Blake got incredibly pissed that the second Star League broke up and decided, well, if we can't sit at the big kids table, we're gonna blow up the big kids table.
Alright then.
This is also where I say fuck it and start kicking tanks.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, did you just blow up that tank by casually running into it?
Yeah, I actually lost the stealth segment once because that mech, the one that will hunt you if it sees you, kicked a tank next to me and the tank exploding killed me.
Effective.
So I died on this mission a couple of times.
There was a time in console games, video games, where there were just stealth sections in games that really did not need a stealth section. And I sometimes think it was just some executive going, okay, this is good, but why not have a section where you can sneak around?
We have to blow up all these towers, and they can take 2 PPC hits. They suck.
Do they even attack you?
No, they're just there.
So they're just a colossal waste of your time.
They are the thing that's stopping the civilians from escaping, in theory, from escaping the concentration camps.
You know, that's fine. I get it. I get that it has a story, a story premise to it. But you know, I mean, just like one machine gun bullet or something like that, man. Like, what's the point?
What I really want to know is who's Blake and what is his word?
The word Blake is the guy who made Comstar back in the day. So he's the guy who created Space AT&T. And I noticed something here that I just have to investigate. Or is it
his word? His word is bird, by the way.
Yeah. Well, his word was basically preserve technology, and that way, if humanity goes to shit, we can be the ones to bring it back to the light. And the Word of Blake basically twisted that into kill everyone so that we can bring them the light.
Yeah, that's a hell of a misinterpretation there. That's like reading the Cliff Notes, like having someone else write them in like crayon.
Oh, I hope you guys didn't like music.
Yeah,
because it's done.
Music's
okay.
Cool.
Just it's overrated.
We were 3 out of 5 on the music. Music.
This is where
anyway.
I noticed.
Hey, what the hell?
Huh.
There's just another Uziel down here.
Okay. And identical to your last one, I take it.
Except it doesn't have any upgrades.
Okay.
So I just had to see, because it's like, why is this thing here? There's no threat that would warrant switching mechs in the middle of a fight. And then I just have to check, okay, nothing's upgraded. What is the point?
Okay, I mean, I guess... No, I actually can't come up with anything.
I don't know why it's there.
I'm almost thinking, like, what if you were under fire and abandoned ship or whatever, and you were lacking a mech, and then I'm just like, no, that's stupid. In any other situation, that would just be a well, I'm dead, restart sort of thing.
The only thing I can think of is maybe we were supposed to have the battle armor for the stealth segment, and they realized, oh, the battle armor kills that thing in 3 seconds. What else can we do?
It could have also been that the stealth section was intended to be far longer, and they realized that it just wasn't fun.
You can't. You can destroy every other building just by walking into it, but not this one.
Nope, gotta do it right. But yeah, like, I with how short these stealth sections are, like, basically walk up, do it. Yeah, I feel like they were meant to be longer, but they might have realized how they might have realized how utterly unfun and like and janky and yeah.
Because we will have to get out of our mech again.
Of course you will.
This mission, I was trying to capture that guy being kicked off into the sunset, but I missed.
Sadly, yes.
I appreciate
your
dedication to showmanship.
And I was going to kick that civilian there, but I accidentally killed him with the turret. And then it's like,
whatever.
There's no more civilians to kick.
Liberated.
Well, they're going to be liberated pretty soon anyway from their lives by us. So there's one more tower, but it's just right here.
That's basically the joke that Helldivers runs you through even in the tutorial. Like, the basic assault rifle in that game is called the Liberator, in your the basic training robots say it is the perfect weapon for liberating enemies from their lives.
Find our way inside the compound. The compound is just a big city.
It's a very big compound.
And it is... That wall looks more like it's designed to keep people in than out, doesn't it?
Particularly with the way that it's
and that's
that it's slanted. Yeah.
The Timberwolf is 1.5 of us. It is us with better missiles and better machine guns.
Yeah, I noticed that when you started charging that guy, he pretty quickly switched to his machine guns, and you were like, "Nah, dog."
No, I was like, get the heck out. I'm not fighting anything with machine guns.
That ain't gonna happen.
This one's not upgraded, fortunately. The other Timberwolf in this mission is.
Is that the one shooting you from behind right now?
Oh no, that's just a turret.
Okay. Situational awareness in this game is really difficult.
Up here. Okay.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong here, Pop-Tarts, but the radar that you have on the lower left seems like one of the most colossally worthless things.
Oh, it is. The enemies within that little white circle are the ones that are close to you, and the enemies in the big blue circle could be anywhere.
Yeah.
But I was showing off there what happens if you're charging and you walk over a weapon upgrade. So you notice I was charging the PPC, I switched to the missile, and I just fired missiles.
Yep.
I just planted a bomb by the Uziel just
have time
because.
to knock the city down.
If I can't have it, nobody can!
Send a message that the word of Blake won't soon forget.
So I think you're supposed to be able to hack this bunker for more bombs, but we're not doing that. There's a tank on the other side of this wall that you can stealth and go kill. I just blew up the Uziel. But if you put a bomb in that corner, no matter where that tank is, you'll kill it. So that was a tank. And the game expects you to be in this corner when you set that bomb off. If you're too close, when it blows up the power plant, it'll just kill you. And then the game expects you to be behind the wall. You can't be anywhere else, or the game will just automatically kill you. But as long as you're behind where the wall was, you're safe.
Also, forgive me, but I'm not certain I heard Foster right. We're blowing these up so we can make the main power plant go critical and blow up once more the entire city?
Full of civilians, yes.
What is wrong with us?
I mean, from what you've told me about the Word of Blake, considering we are in a setting where everybody just, kills each other a lot, I suppose the solution, let's just kill all the Word of Blake at once in this area, and maybe they'll fuck off. Actually, it's a pretty good one. I mean, mass murder, genocide on a ridiculous level, but...
there's the Timberwolf. I was looking for him.
They sound like
Timberwolf is fully upgraded, so all of his weapons do twice our damage.
Ooh, buddy!
It won't hit us, because all it takes is walking in a little circle, and PPCs will almost always miss. And walking in a straight line and missiles will almost always miss.
There you go.
That still looks incredibly harrowing. I'm glad that you have that down to a science, because it looks like such a close call.
So, I hope you guys weren't planning on seeing a lot of the Timberwolf.
Because it's gone.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
We gotta get out of here, because the timer's getting down.
I'm bored. One way to make a bunch of wackos go away, prove you're more wacko than them.
Oh, and the Timberwolf that we stole has Wolf's Dragoons logos all over it.
Why not?
Good job, soldier. We sent a message. Now
We just nuked a bunch of civilians.
We sent a message. It's that we're terrible, no good, very bad people.
We've rerun.
Letting the Word of Blake brainwash you.
Oh my lord.